Midweek action comes from Earlsmead tonight as Harrow Borough take on Dulwich Hamlet in the Bostik League Premier Division. Dulwich recorded their biggest win of the season against Leatherhead on Saturday, with 2 goals from Muhammadu Faal helping them towards a 4-0 victory. Perhaps unsurprisingly, they opt to name the same starting 11 tonight. After winning their first 4 in the league, Harrow have taken just 2 points from the last 12 available to them, and despite a battling 1-1 draw at Margate at the weekend, they dropped out of the playoffs for the first time this season. They make just one change, Curtis Cumberbatch coming in for Mark McLeod. So can Dulwich move back into the top 5 tonight, or will it be the hosts who find themselves in the playoff spots once again come full time? For a split second, he had an excellent game. Many Dulwich players did on Saturday. Clunis 2 assists. Oh, sorry, 1 assist and a goal. Coming forward here is Sean Preddy. Touch for Anthony O'Connor. Might be an early opportunity. Over the top it goes. Stanislaus laying it off for Michael Bryan. Dulwich just exposed at the back a little bit. They defended well from set pieces on Saturday. It's the first one like tonight. It's at the outside of the post and gone wide. Edwards coming across. I'm not sure he was too comfortable there, the goalkeeper. Better from Dulwich, the best they've had on the ball so far. Weatherstone the other end might be exposed by the pace of Anthony O'Connor. Slow surface. Ball just getting stuck a little bit. Plays it inside. Carew half stopping Sean Preddy. A shot from distance from Preddy in the end. Off target goes Harrow, continuing to create half chances early on. Clunis is inviting Taylor to come forward to take this. Along to the area, Dumaka trying to hold it up. Helped on by Beanie, first time shot. First sight of goal Dulwich have had tonight. Easy for Minter. Now Weatherstone. And for Clunis to bring down on the far side, and he's done that. Carew. Back to Clunis. Onto his left foot, Clunis. Back to his right. Shots down and volleyed over by Faal. Should have hit the target from where he was, Muhammadu Faal. Clunis' deflected shot fell nicely for him. Should have kept it down from that sort of range. Bided his time before the pass, but it was accurate from Carew. Cargbo's lost out to Stanislaus. O'Connor furthest man forward here for Harrow. Running at Hales. Turning into Hales, and Beanie's helping out as defender. No foul on the Dulwich skipper there though, says the referee. Bryan. Always happy to take on a man and go on the inside. Bryan's gone for goal, and that's off target as well. As has been Harrow's chances so far. A dangerous player to let come inside on his strong right foot, Michael Bryan. Beanie. Cargbo. Foul for Beanie again, around the corner. Good ball that. Saw Taylor out of the corner of his eye. Lovely pass, Carew. Still Carew. Onto his right foot. Trying to lay off, tried too much in the end. It just wouldn't come for him, that chance. Dulwich get that first goal, really settle them into this game. Beanie. Carew in a pocket of space, that's a lovely ball. And through it goes to Faal. He's onside, is he? Dumaka's put it in. I don't think Faal was offside. It's a tough call on Faal. Dulwich's first corner of the night will be taken by Carew. Chambers goes to mark the keeper. A lot of bodies coming forward for Dulwich for this. A lot of pace on it, and Weatherstone heads over. Came onto it really nicely. It was the combination that worked at Slough in the FA Cup. Bullet header from Weatherstone, but can't keep that header down at their post. Early ball in, Weatherstone sorts his feet out to clear. Cargbo has been penalised for a high boot there, going in with Cumberbatch. That's good to see from Cargbo, helping his opponent up. I think he's fancying a long-range shot, you know. Yes, he does. That's not far wide at all. Travelled away from goal at the last second. Edwards at full stretch. And for more, what an excellent technique that was on his free kick. Long ball for Stanislaus, well controlled. The target man able to turn as well. Drives on with the ball himself. Blocked off by Beanie for the time being. Chambers goes in. O'Connor. Foul on the edge of the penalty area there. Dulwich have pat that wall. 6 men in there. It's Bryan off the top of the bar and over. Whisker away for Harrow. Weatherstone. That was passing around with authority now. Beanie. Hacked away by Awad. Anyway would do for him there. Foul from Dumaka's chest pass. Back to Dumaka, not quite. Cumberbatch is there to intervene. Banya brings it down. He's got away from Hales. Charles Banya straight to Edwards. Opening for Harrow. Maybe should have done better with the final shot. Here's Clunis. Taylor sends it in towards Dumaka. The weight goes on. Got up well. Wrong side of the post as far as Dumaka and Dulwich are concerned. Really great jump on him. Just trying to guide it into the far corner. It wasn't a million miles away either. Couldn't capitalise on that mistake. Harrow for their part unchanged. Here goes Banya, the biggest chance for them in the first half. O'Connor gets in one challenge, not the second. Abraham's put it back in the path of Banya though. Takes a deflection off the post. Stays out Preddy. Offside flag was up in any case. Banya's shot deflects off the post and stays out. Harrow with a great chance inside the first minute of the second half. Ready for the throw now. Bryan will take. Wade short for him. O'Connor's also making the run. Well found. Good little curved run from him. Wade goes for the cross. Might come for Preddy still. Does slide it on towards Stanislaus, who gets his foot on it. Wrong side of the post. Snapshot at best, but half a chance again for Harrow. Oh, blocked off by Clunis there. 3 up in this attack. Offside flag is up. Referee just ignored the offside flag there. Against, I think it was O'Connor. Preddy took over. Went for the shot. Dulwich allowed some time on the ball for a change in this half. Chambers. Beanie again. Taylor coming forward from the back. To the feet of Dumaka. On for Carew. Into a stronger right foot, Carew. Helped up by Cargbo. He might have to the long range shot. He does. Minter's at full stretch. Past the far post it goes from Cargbo. Dulwich, the first time they've really had possession in this half of note. Preddy. While tracking back, deflects that ball into the path of Beanie. Now Abrahams. Early ball on. There goes Faal down the line. In behind George Moore. Still Faal. Tries to beat the keeper at the near post. I think Minter had it covered. Dulwich's top scorer. Can't add to his 4 goals from the season already. Carew. Jinking onto his left foot. He can hit them. He's gone for a throw from Ashley Carew. Can't repeat the one on his left foot from Staines a week ago. It's a deep ball in towards O'Connor. Edwards was flapping. Not sure if the goalkeeper got the final touch. Carew gets that away from harm for the time being. Moore to deliver again with his right foot. To a good area. Far post Uja and O'Connor were arriving. Neither could get a touch. Hibbers again was indecisive. It's a great lofted ball for Michael Bryan to chase it. Taking on Taylor. Beating Taylor, sends it in. Chambers well dealt with at the near post. Dulwich defending has been resolute at times tonight. While trying to put Uja under pressure, got his head on that. Drops for Ashley Carew. Well, he's the kind of guy who can score from that sort of range on that bounce. Faal gets through one challenge. Still Faal towards the area. Trying to poke it through. Here's Beanie now. He hits the early shot. Long way off target from Kenny Beanie. Harrow throwing bodies at that. They didn't need to in the end. Clunis' touch. He's taken it into the path of Cumberbatch. Clunis is tracking back and wins it back really well, Clunis. Now for Boachi Yadam. Cynical from Uade. It's going to be the first caution of the night for Uade. Referee just had a look at his assistant there. He's going to consult with him. This might be a lot of trouble for Uade. It's a yellow card, first caution of the game. Dulwich fans are expectant for him to deliver something. You can score from this sort of range. It's brilliant! Oh, that is sensational! I said he can score from that sort of range. There is the proof. Typical Ashley Carew free kick. Keeper got a touch into the top corner. Dulwich needed something from somewhere, and boy did Carew provide it. He's done it for fun during his time here, and that's another one straight out the top drawer from the talismanic number 10. Not a big run up. Minter, I think, got a touch, but can only put it into the back of the net. Ashley Carew with another stunner. Dulwich now about 7 minutes plus injury time. I think it'll be quite a lot. It was a long delay for that substitution with Boachi Yadam mix up. Clunis trying to bring this one down and put him more under pressure. Well played, Nyren Clunis. Ferguson now, can Dulwich get a second? Chops onto his left again, Clunis. Slows up with the cross. Does poke it on Ferguson. It's ambitious and nods it into the side of the goal. Thought it was pushing back by Chambers maybe. Referee waves that away. Stanislav's good strength against Carew. On he goes, Reece Stanislav, excellent this time from Taylor. Ferguson now for Beanie. Sends it long, Clunis is onside here. Can Dulwich find a second? Clunis bearing down on goal. Pokes it wide. Not for the first time this season. When Dulwich 1-0 up, Clunis hasn't hit the target. So give Dulwich some breathing space in there. They've got pace up there with Clunis and Nana Boachi Yadam. Around the corner that goes. Stanislav's blocked off by Chambers. Paquette. Wide with Bryan. Turning on the pace. Can he get the cross in? It's a deep look on towards Banya. Did get his head on it, but can't keep it on target. An injury in there. I think it's Abrahams who's down. Banya landed awkwardly on top of him. He's okay though. They scored late to get a point against Margate at the weekend, Harrow. Here comes the latest delivery. It's glanced on. Richards! Bit of a bundle in there. Somehow it's away from goal in the end. It's hit by Moore through a load of players. Goal kick is the verdict, is it? Referee has overruled his assistant, I think. The assistant originally gave a goal kick, but then went and pointed to the corner flag. And comes corner number 12 of the night towards Chambers this time. Another corner. Clunis back to Marc Banya now. Towards the near post it goes. Beanie got a touch. Preddy won't get there. Ferguson with a meaningful enough touch. Won't come for Clunis. Stanislav's hammered away towards Boachi Yadam. Clunis. Ferguson's in. This to kill the game. Nathan Ferguson 1-on-1. This for 3 points. Straight at Minter. He should have scored. Tame shot from Nathan Ferguson. Moore's going to fizz this in. Hope for a touch in there. Edwards does gather. There was a body in front of him which made it awkward. He spilled it. But he does gather at the second attempt. Importantly for Dulwich. Eats up a few more seconds in this game. We've had our 4 minutes. Featherstone's going to send the story towards that far corner. He does. Yes. Big 3 points for Dulwich tonight. Wasn't always pretty. They had to work really hard for it. But a moment of inspiration yet again in his Dulwich career from Ashley Carew has given them the 3 points. A trademark free kick from him with 9 minutes to go from distance. Minter got a touch, can only put it into the top corner. After that, Clunis and Ferguson wasted chances to kill off with Dulwich. Harrow threw the kitchen sink at them in injury time. They had a couple of chances which wouldn't go the right side of the post as far as they were concerned. They gave all they got tonight. I think a share of the points would have been the fair result, but Dulwich move into the playoff spots for the first time in a month or so. Final score at Earlsmead is Harrow Borough 0, Dulwich Hamlet 1. Gav Fed say you had to work really hard for that 3 points tonight, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. We're away from home. We know Harrow have done really well this season. I think they started with 4 wins in their first 4 games, and they've not done too badly since. So they're a tough team to play against. They make it hard for you. It's always hard coming there anyway. So yeah, we had to work really hard.
Nice to see your players go man for man, toe to toe with all the physicality going on out there, because there were a lot of aerial balls, crunching challenges going in, but you stood up and were counted. Yeah,
to a point. We did okay. We never really got into any sort of rhythm today. Never really looked convincing. I couldn't say that we deserved the win, to be really honest with you. But sometimes you have to stick at it. You have to grind out a result, and then you look for players like Ashley to turn up and score a special goal.
Going to say, of all the players out there, he's the one guy you'd expect to stand up from that sort of range and put his hat into the ring.
Yeah, definitely. I think people forget that he's done that many times since he's been here. It's horses for courses. He may not give you some things, but he gives you a lot of quality as well. Yeah, he's a key for a lot of assists for our goals. And then obviously scores a lot of goals like that, so it balances itself out over a period of time.
Did it concern you? You made the changes at half time, to the tactical switch to the 5 at the back again. Did it concern you didn't really get a foothold in that second half for quite a long period?
Not really, because we just wanted to plug the gaps. There were too many gaps in the first half. We felt we needed to plug the gaps first and then grow into the half, and that's actually what happened. We became more of a threat on the counter-attack, which is what we wanted again. We didn't think we were going to have the control we wanted and maybe had at times on Saturday, so we just conceded that possession. It was a bit more harder to break down in the second half, and then gave ourselves a chance to build from there. So that was the thinking.
And just finally, it's nice to have 2 contrasting style of wins. Obviously, the free-flowing football on Saturday, and then the hard-fought one tonight.
Yeah, that's our league. The league we're in, we've got teams who play in different styles, and we have to be able to manage both. We did okay. We know we probably could have performed better on the night, but we still stood up to the challenge. Knowing that we probably were frustrated with ourselves, we still stuck at it and got the result.